Thanks for joining us on Rise Show TV. I'm joined by a musical legend, no less, Jean-Michel Jarre. Welcome, Jean.
Hi.
So first question I wanted to ask you, immersive experiences are on the rise and becoming more popular than ever. Why do you think it's so important for music to be involved in that process, to maybe take us to another venue, another location, even another world sometimes?
Actually, it's quite strange because for centuries our relationship as musicians have been a frontal one. I mean, when you compose for a symphonic orchestra, for instance, you visualize the orchestra in front of you. When you are in studio, you have the speakers in front of you. When you are in a concert hall, you have the PA systems in front of you. So you have a kind of 2D relationship with the music, like if, as a musician or as an audience, you are in front of it. What I've always been interested since Oxygen, even before, about the relationship between music and space. And actually, when stereo doesn't exist in nature, when we talk to each other, we talk in mono. And it's our human ears and the environment around us which are creating the perspective in audio. And the beauty is actually the technology today is allowing us, funnily enough, for a musician at last to make your music sounding like what you're hearing in your day-to-day life, being inside the sound and not in front of it. This is the reason why, with the emergence of metaverse and VR and XR, where the immersive feelings are going to be at the heart of our day-to-day life. Of course, the whole 360 and binaural system for a creator, for an artist, is going to open new doors.
Sure. For me, you've always been at the sort of forefront of the fusion of music and technology. How do you make sure you strike the right balance so that maybe sometimes we see technology can kind of overpower the experience somewhat? How do you find that right balance?
I think that we had a tendency in Europe, particularly to separate too much tech, culture and tech. I mean, they are really interdependent. I would even say more. I think technology is dictating styles. It's because we invented the violin that Vivaldi did the music he did. It's because we invented the camera or the cinema that we have Jean-Luc Godard or Tarantino. And it's because we invented also electronic instrument synthesizers, like people like me and a lot of other colleagues are doing the music we are doing. So technology is neutral. It's all depending on what you do. And today, the beauty of our times is actually with the new Dolby Atmos technology, immersive technology, you can actually change your way to create and compose. My last album, Oxymore, is one of the first albums entirely composed from scratch and conceived in 360. Like saying, instead of saying, okay, I'm going to put my arrangement and my track in front of me, I say, okay, one part of my orchestration I could put it behind my head, okay, and maybe moving here, and then this is total game changer. I think young artists today are very lucky because they are able to live a big moment of disruptions that's going to create the styles of tomorrow.
Sure. You've all struck me as an artist who is always keen to look forward, and a lot of music is the opposite. It's kind of looking back and reminiscing about things that have gone. What excites you about the future? Without looking in your crystal ball, what do you see as the future of kind of that fusion of music and technology? What do you think is on the horizon that maybe could be incredible?
Yeah, I think, I feel always sad listening to so many people saying yesterday was better and future is going to be worse. And I think it's probably part of the human DNA, because we all know that one day or another we won't be part of the future. And maybe this is the reason why we have this kind of rather dark approach to the future. We are scared a little bit about the future. And as an artist, I'm not living in nostalgia. I'm not living in nostalgia of what I've done. I have lots of respect for what I've done. Some things I like, something I like less, like anybody else.
Yeah.
But I'm interested by what's going on now, and to try to hijack tools of around me like a sponge to try to create new projects like this current album Oxymore, which is, in my opinion, something for me as disruptive as Oxygen has been in the old days.
Okay. Jean, lovely to spend some time with you, and many thanks for your thoughts.
Thank you.